My name is Eric Smith, and this is an excerpt from my autobiographical miniseries called My Life in Not So Much a Nutshell, but More of a Melon Rind. This is from the second of those 4 books. In early 2009, I signed up for okcupid.com, a website designed to help you meet other single people in your area. I found an array of gay men in the Columbus area, but had already decided that I wanted to move back home to New York. I set my search to Binghamton zip code. I found some familiar faces and some new ones. I clicked on a cute dude's picture. He was short and skinny, and very much my type of man. Upon further inspection, I saw that he played in a band. I counted the strings on the instrument 4. He's a bassist. I sent him a message, not really expecting anything. Within the hour, we were deep in conversation. His name was Donnie, and he lived in Susquehanna, Pennsylvania, which is only about 30 minutes from Binghamton. I gave him my phone number, and we talked on the phone. His voice sounded nice. Over the next 2 weeks, we talked on the phone for hours. "Guess what?" I said to him one day in June. "What?" he asked happily. "After my 22nd birthday, I'm moving back home." "Awesome," he said. "We can finally meet." "Yeah, we can." I was glad that he sounded happy. I told my aunt how unhappy I am living this far away from my loved ones. She suggested that I move in with my cousin Jeff. He's got a spare room and said that I could have it. A week later, Adam accompanied me downtown Columbus. We rode on the Coda buses. I bade him a farewell and got on the Greyhound that would take me home. Adam was keeping my apartment, and I planned to visit him every few months. My trip was pretty uneventful, except when the U.S. Border Patrol boarded near Erie, Pennsylvania. They were looking for illegal immigrants. They only asked us what country we were from, and as long as you said the United States, they moved on. Uncle Butch and Star picked me up from the Binghamton bus station. Star had just gotten her license, so she drove. I was impressed at how well she handled the little hatchback. When we pulled into the driveway at the Fritsch house, I seen Aunt Vicky sitting in her chair on the front porch. The porch had changed since the last time I'd seen it. "Do you like it?" Uncle Butch asked, seeing me look at the new railings and roof. "Yes," I said. "Did you build it?" "Sure did," Uncle Butch said proudly, as he crushed out a cigarette. "Just finished it yesterday." After talking to my aunt for a few minutes, I heard Courtney talking from the living room. I walked through the door and she gave me a big hug. "Welcome home." "I'm glad to be back," I said with a smile. Aunt Vicky walked in with her phone to her ear. "Yeah, Jeff," she said into the phone. "Eric is here." After a little while, I walked up the street, past a few trailers and the big house in the center to Jeff's trailer. The big house was empty now. It used to be where my cousins, the Fortners, lived, but they had moved out fairly recently. I opened the door and saw Jeff's girlfriend Sarah cooking dinner. "Hey," she greeted me, and opened her arms for a hug. "Welcome home." "Thanks." I turned around and noticed Jeff sitting on the big L-shaped couch. "Hey, cuz." "Hey," he greeted. His big pit bull was lying across his lap. "The room on the other side of the wall is for you, Eric." He pointed at the wall behind the television. "Awesome," I said. "I really appreciate this, Jeff." "No problem," he said. "I'm happy to have your company." My new bedroom wasn't big, but it didn't need much space. I had only brought one suitcase and a backpack. The room had a big dog cage in the center. I rearranged the cage to fit in the corner and had a decent place to lay on the floor and get some sleep. The bus had not been comfortable.